All right. Yeah, Atsumakaya. So we are starting the live. We are preparing for liftoff. Mokochiwa. Everything is being gathered. Yes. Kamaso. Kaimas. You will hear different light language too sometimes, holy ones. Yes. I am your brother, Thavian, and I welcome you to this broadcast. Yes. Yeah. You are this glorious one, yes? You are coming in again to this awareness, this realization, this akona, awakening consciousness on earth. You would say the old paradigm becoming a new paradigm, a new earth, machiwa, and not just spiritual, but physical. Physically, it's going to become just like a physical butterfly becomes a much greater, caterpillar becomes a much greater butterfly. Well, you're going to go from this to something much greater. Welcome to my live YouTube, Holy Ones, Machiwa. Sorry I'm a little bit late, but we're still getting it done. Yes. Machiwa. Almost an hour late, but we're okay. What up? Curtis Craig in the house. Thank you for being here, Holy Ones, for on your spiritual awakening. And we make reference to 5D sometimes, and that simply means 5D stands for dimension. So we're talking about we're in third dimension, and there's a dimension after us, and the one after that is the fifth dimension, and you're here, but you're also there. Now there's some spiritual type of physics, realize, excuse me, realize dimensions and density matter. Realize that, because that's what you are, a multi-dimensional consciousness. And maybe at this level, we're not aware of the other selves, at least like most of the time, we're not aware of them. Well, as higher you get, the more of yourselves you are noticing and you can perceive, even communicate with your other selves. Maybe you're thinking you're connecting to some ET, but perhaps it could be one of your own future selves, other selves, who are communicating to you. After all, this is all one big hologram. Okay? And it's based on the physics of a multidimensional frequency. And these beings know how to go through, to change, to travel to another frequency. That's what they're doing. That's what their technology and their spaceships are doing. You're doing this with your chakra. These are chakra. And we're opening the higher ones, the higher spiritual chakra. These are the lower chakra that we already have in our flesh experience, our physical 3D. We have the 4D. Now we're here at the 3D. Greetings, Holy Ones. Yeah. Everlasting's in the house. Can you describe what will happen once we die? So we lose our identity? Machiwa. Good question, Everlasting. Thank you for asking. This is something that has to do with what has happened and what is kind of happening still. Because originally there was destruction to our home world and density 2. And that some of us, not including the indigo children, I mean the others who actually were destroyed in the destruction, well, they fell because of this powerful weapon. It actually just made, it was from these giant crystals And we're not just talking about one giant crystal, and we're talking about the size of buildings, like the Empire State Building. Imagine a whole bunch of those using a gigantic, literally gigantic crystals in a giant crystal grid, and using that to power a weapon. Use it as a weapon. This is the brilliance of the fallen angelics, of the negative aliens, if you want to call them that. And we're starseeds, right? But there's also negative starseeds, dark starseed. Wachiwa. Hopefully you're not a dark one. Dark avatar. So we go beyond into those other worlds with your consciousness. Hello, you see. After all, it is an eye. It's known as the third eye. 1, 2, 3. Or you could count from here first. 1, 2, 3. Wait, then you're going clockwise. Wait, you're going clockwise or Chimasuta? It matters. Because one direction is the opposite of the other direction, so if you pick the wrong one, which one? 50-50. Don't you want to make the right choice? 50-50. Let's make it more like 80-20. Yeah, that's still scary. Maybe 97-3. That would be great odds. Yeah, I would take risks with that kind of odds. Dude, if there's 100 of you and you all do it, then three of your people you know are gonna die. What are we talking about? I don't know. We want to be friendly and sweet and smiley and kind. This is the way of light. Are you a rude jerk? Okay, goodbye. No more in my chat. Thank you. Machiwa. I love you, holy ones. Oh my gosh, we got Maverick in the house. I said Maverick. Valerian, the Mac, in the house. Kochiwa. Not much, sir. Curtis Craig. Leo, getting drunk at my mom's cottage bunkie. Wow, interesting. What is that? That's interesting, Valerian. What's up, bro? Yatahe. Machiwa. Thanks, bro. What's up? Makaya. Your eye. Komasitana. You feel the chakra, man. You get boosted. I don't mean like stolen from. I mean you get boosted. Man, like you take this energy and wow, now it turns into this level of energy. Yeah. You feel, wow, I do. Right here and here and here. All right here. I feel it. You feel. You see. Eye has vision. It sees inner vision. External. It's not really external. Nothing's external. Everything's one with God. How can anything be external? It's all thoughts. A very powerful, you would say, imagination. See, you think to create, God thinks, and the thoughts manifest other realities. And then God, the one, it's all one being. It's like you having quadrillions, billions, trillion, I don't know, millions of what you call, either you could say like a childhood imaginary friend, but it's not really imaginary, right? It's like you, the child who's still psychic, the adult parent who is not still psychic, doesn't see what the child sees and tells the child to stop imagining. Hello, your child is psychic. Your child has very powerful potential. Your child is a starseed. Your child is a holy grail. Holy one. Indigo ray. I know some of you baby indigos, you're just barely getting, I mean youngsters, spirit-wise. Some of you spirits, young vatos are still opening this. You're feeling a hint of vision or clairvoyance or energy. So you do something like medicine and it opens it more. Wow. So you're accelerating your progress. You're like going like this speed and then suddenly you went that speed. And but anyways, you're like, wow, man, this is real. Damn. You'll see beings and you're like, what the hell? You see? You see? Ghost, spirit, E.T. Vato, what's up, homie? Whatever. It could be a cat being, half human, half reptile. Nice, not nice. They're called Dracos. Dracos. Half human, half dragon. There's human dragons. That's a hybrid. They pick the ones who look mostly human so they can be seen publicly. The other ones you would know it's not. What the F? Something's wrong with that person. But then you might freak out like, what the hell? So they don't put those beings here. Those are staying on their planet. But they bring the ones that look like humans. Now they start having them generate a bunch of children, and then they're going to make them as breeders to create this new human reptile. Makaya. It's an invasion. I mean, some genetics, and it could be some, like technology, like a combination. Because you realize this. Why is there like Star Wars type technology? Because these beings do not have connection to source. They have intentionally cut themselves off. Cutting their 12th strand off of their DNA template distorted them big time, but it also majorly, the big thing is, whoa, you severed something, right? You severed the consciousness and the life force energy. They fell into phantom. They became phantoms. So these beings fall, there's a universe that falls with them, or a universe that's there that they fall to, the phantom, like a black hole system. So they're like it's like a subspace distortion field. And according to Ashiana Dean, my teacher, and she's written the Voyager's books, and even in the Voyager books, Amachiwa. It's a trip, man. I have like these like mystical things going on sometimes when I'm doing this live channel with you. Like I'm seeing things as I'm talking to you. Chivas. And I know some people who are ignorant and low vibe, low consciousness are gonna say shit like, you're just high. It's okay, right? You already expect these kind of people. I mean, I only have like almost, over 100 videos, right? On spiritual topics. I'm not just high, asshole. So we go on a spiritual journey as a starseed because it's in us. We wake, like, kind of forget when we waken as a baby. We go through the fetal integration, go in the mama's womb, become human. Now we're in the human genome. Our consciousness is from somewhere else. Just like you reincarnate, well, these beings are dropping in from high level to reincarnate. I mean, they don't die anymore in their worlds, but they come to a world where they die, people die. It's unnatural, you guys. And I talk about that here on Christos Avatar. If you're interested in those type of stuff, sign up, subscribe to this channel. I'm here. I'm very active. I make a couple videos a day, literally. Check it out. And I'm trying to grow fast to reach 500 subscribers. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and you'll get a regular feed of this content. And I have a mixture of long form content and short. So if you like shorts, I make the short videos. And if you want to watch me on TikTok, watch me on TikTok, because I have links down below, also to my Instagram and my Facebook. And I appreciate you guys. You want to reach out, want to say hello, send me a text message, whatever. Don't just say hello. If you guys just say hello, I just ignore you, because I used to answer someone just saying hello. I mean, it's kind of rude and ignorant, but you could have a question, an introduction, and a hello, I'm this and this, and say something. But they just say hello, and I said hello back. How you doing? Then it comes with some spam. So I stopped replying to people who only say hello. Sorry. But anyways, this is the real deal. Now, I may smoke and I act funny, or you guys think weird sometimes, or like weird, scary. No, don't be afraid. This is raw. No messing around, no joking, no acting, no scripting, no memorizing something to say. No, it's a flow here from this higher chakra, which is what? Higher time fields, higher consciousness. It's higher, even if it is negative or positive. Let's say you have negative aspects above you. Negative or positive, those are more advanced than you anyways. If it's negative, it's still like more intelligent, more psychic, and more knowledge about the spirit worlds. Like, literally, this is one reason why the bodies are so big. They're giants to us. That needs more. That's much more current. A whole generation of like going from kilobyte to megabyte, or to megabyte to gigabyte. Like same as internet speed. Remember, we just had bytes or kilobytes, and then you would get lag, and then you things would be going like this in your game or something, if because you're dealing with 1, 2, 3 kilobytes. Damn, that's dark ages. Well, we're already in gigabytes, and we have more higher memory. Like, it's not really a big deal if you only have 1 gigabyte. What the F is that? Cell phones have more gigabytes than that. You gotta expect something to be impressive if it has maybe not gigabytes, terabytes. Let you now if you have like maybe 10 terabytes, that's impressive. Maybe not for some of you who need a lot of data. I wouldn't need that much. I don't even need that much. I just need some because I do have all these videos building up in my memory, So Eventually, I have to expand my memory potential. What's up, vatos? Leo! High Vibe Tribe, that's right, man. What's up? Miss Horde, greetings. Sister Curtis Craig. Stay lit, stay lit. Yeah, Starseed, stay lit, vatos. Kochiva. Excuse me. Machua. Wow, that's very interesting, Miss Horde. Thank you for sharing your story. I've had some rain lately, and here it's really always gonna almost always be thunder and lightning and scary. And we live right by the mountains, and then the wind comes. It's like 60, 70 miles an hour, and it's raining and thunder. And I saw thunder like I would say, 70 yards away, man. And it was amazing. It was frightening. It's so loud and it's dangerous, right? So you see it so close, it's like, damn. Oh, man. All the people, all the little creatures and animals and insects, they all felt that and saw that. Wow. I see this as Christos avatar, man. Like when you're a 12th dimensional avatar. It's like a thermal plasm is, to me, imagine that chrome, and it's just like a thunder. It's like that's why I feel that. When you go down, it's like a crack of lightning just, and it's so overwhelming and loud and powerful and frightening. Like, most people are afraid of being electrocuted. You wouldn't want one. If you're going to get electrocuted, hopefully not by lightning, or so I've had someone in my family get injured by electrocution, but from the at work. So this is something that can damage you pretty bad. But apparently some people have been electrocuted more than once in their life by thunder or lightning strikes. Damn. What are the freaking odds? I mean, how many people a year get struck by lightning? Is it a lot? Google. Siri, whatever your AI is. What's up, Starseed? Welcome to this a spiritual awakening, where we just, it's live, right? And we're just talking live, and we're just like chill and like kicking back, talking about deep concepts like indigo children, like dimensions of reality and the multiverse and the parallel universe, the phantom universe. It gets interesting. So check it out, subscribe, like this video, thumbs up, tell this algorithm, YouTube, monster beast, Google, man, tell Google, great being, please rank this. We're saying this is a good video. It's like energy, consciousness is powerful when it comes together. When there's several of you, indigo children, starseeds, putting your focus, much can be done. And we're going to do some type of group work, healing. So they call it the grid work if it's the planet. If you're doing planetary grid work, or you could call it healing, like someone who has, you could do Reiki healing with your hands, right? So you learn that for a reason. Maybe just for yourself, or maybe you're trying to do it for a living. Because I know there's certification. You can become a master pretty fast if you have the money to just run a bunch of classes suddenly, and you know how to do it. So basically, that's a Japanese word. It originates out of Japan, but now it's, fortunately, people around the world practice Reiki. So I would suggest, as a tip, some of the things you could do besides just meditation and breath work. Remember, breath work is important, pranayama, some call it. But anyways, you want to be able to also learn something like a Reiki healing. And actually, Ashiana in this system, and I'm going to teach you as well, because I'm certified in it, and is learning how to do hands-on healing. And this is some type of chakra work that you can do. And there's something that you're going to learn in Kathara called, it's like you take 3 colors and you're using a visualization to run energy balls to your palms. And you get used to seeing symbols and colors, and you're using your conscious mind to generate this energy. Now, all of this BS in the public, I'm sorry, I love you, but it's nonsense, because it's not understanding the guardian perspective of this unity. All are one, all are God, and so you are God. But their Reiki teaches you that the energy is coming from some external source. Understand? And also in this guardian teaching, Ashiana teaching, talking about a lot of what people are doing. Did you know that this is electric? But what's on the backside? You have a chakra, right? Like in your chest, the heart. That same chakra goes out your back. It's the same with your hands, honey. Think about this when you're trying to heal. You put your hand on here. This is magnetic. Even if you're a lefty or a righty, that didn't change the fact that this is magnetic. This is electric. This is reception. This is transmission. You're going to learn how to run current. You're going to learn how to, and since it's tied into the chakra, these chakra, you're connecting to the dimensions of current. You're using, this is one of the mechanics I promised you. So we're going to learn how to run current through our body. And we're going to, at the same time, while we're learning to heal ourselves, what we all need, we need to heal our freaking DNA. And we're doing it. We're directly, this system teaches you how to directly affect your DNA through these thought processes. And I'm going through a mystical, thing in my life. I'm changing my whole attitude now about my YouTube channel. And I'm going to make serious videos. I'm not going to, cold turkey stop my shorts, but I don't know. I might do less lives, but what I want to do, guys, is make serious videos. And I learned why it's not being really successful is because I'm just using content from my lives. I need to make an actual how-to video in order for it to even get beyond this limit. There's a little limit here. Yeah, some videos are exceptions. They'll get 500, 600. That means the short got on the short shelf, it's called. My video, when you're learning, YouTube is very cautious, man. They don't send you views unless that you've proven yourself, literally, over time. And so, I've been, nothing like spammy or nothing with hashtags or you have to learn how to do this, and that's what I'm doing. I'm spending all my time on this for you guys to make the best content but also teach you something. I'm sorry I didn't do this sooner, but man, I'm trying to survive financially too, and so sometimes that's your priority, just to survive. But I think I'm a little bit balanced now, so now I can focus on how-to content. I don't care anymore really about putting a lot of attention on TikTok or Instagram, but I'm still gonna put them on there. Not like I'm focused on trying to reach. It's all YouTube now. I mean, that's like the main purpose of any serious information stream. You can't take this data, this little short videos, you can't take that seriously. That's only entertainment. That's how you going to learn Ascension, spiritual awakening, anything about indigo children. What are you going to learn about Starseeds in 60 seconds? Just some BS that most of these kids are just repeating off of something they read. Now they got 20 million views. Damn! Shit. You see what I'm saying? Okay, cool. You got a smile and it's fun. And what have you learned spiritually? What have you advanced in your knowledge and your awareness with 60 seconds? No, that's a long video. Sorry, yeah. If you haven't learned something in 7 seconds, 15 seconds, honey, 20 seconds, wow, okay, damn. That's your attention span, I guess. But apparently some of you have longer attention spans. It's true, man. You can't, it's not serious there. That's why this focus is on YouTube. I mean, some of you I met on TikTok, and I'm grateful for that, of course. I'm grateful. But, the TikTok has proven to be censorship. Instagram hasn't, but they're cool. But, I mean, I haven't had any personal bad experience yet with Instagram, but they're just, it almost looks like it's just luck, almost. Sometimes shit, sometimes, and then all of a sudden, boom, whoa, what the hell? You know, like, nothing changed on my side. You know, I'm always trying to do better. I'm always trying to reach more of you indigo. How can I reach more of you indigo children if I only had 10 views? You know what I'm saying? We're trying to reach not thousands, eventually millions. Right now, my channel has reached, you know, a lot of people in the past 2 years. For me being able to reach so many people, it means a lot. Like, if you're an indigo child, some of you are, you have a burning desire. Like, it's in your DNA, dude, that you wanna, you're like burning to get knowledge out, to help people. You almost like an urgency. Like, you're trying to know, what is my life purpose? What is my soul contract? What am I supposed to do? You pay attention to your interests. What do you think is valuable and important? So, you look at spiritual topics, write a whole bunch of topics down, and then focus on ones that are very interesting to you. Focus on those, because you're interested in those spiritual topics for a reason. You're something inner inside you needs to know. So go learn more. That's what is spiritual awakening. You're awakening. With that knowledge, you're more aware of what all this is. You're more aware of, actually, it's not spirits and demons, okay? Angels and demons. There is angels, just not from what you think as just you see in these Renaissance paintings. That's where we get pictures in our head from paintings from hundreds of years ago. That's our idea of what an angel is. Descriptions from the Bible or some holy book, other holy book. But then there's people like you, Starseed, who are opening psychic perceptions from the 4th dimension, the 5th dimension, and remember what 6th dimension is: celestial beings, angels. So there is humans in 6th dimension. There's human angels because we have part seraphim in our DNA. part Ceres, seraphim. And wow, now some angels, human angels, have wings, some don't. Ashiana says most of them don't, so. But angels are so popular, right? Everyone talks about angels, and my girlfriend, my wife, whatever, is an angel, and now it's like a nice, pretty, complimentary, a lovely thing, nickname for your girl. God, people, everybody, guys, girls, okay, cool, but you're losing concept of what is a freaking angel. And then people are worshiping angels. They're contacting angels. And people have the same ignorance getting into systems like Enochian magic. Oh, these are angels. It's good because they're angels. Man, do you know that these fallen angels, I've tricked you? First of all, have you realized they have tricked you? They have tricked your history books. They have tricked your religions. Tricked. And listen to that word. Trick. Magic. With a CK. So, these beings in Enoch, they talk about those beings coming and watching. They're the watchers. They're looking at the naked female humans. Wow, nice. And they're giants. Remember, they're from density 2, or they're from better stock. Excuse me. Remember, even in the Bible, they have records of giants. And these beings were what? Gods. Ancient aliens, I dare say. These are beings coming to Earth, having genetic experimentation. What do you think the dinosaurs were? An ET, genetic experimentation. And what have we had here on the Earth? You would say seeding 2. This is our third seeding for humans. Not third race. I'm not saying the third race. I'm saying the third time that humans have come again. We were wiped out, and that's where I'm saying that was coming from. The second seeding. We have ancient seeding 1. Then we have not so in the millions of years. Actually, they're both in millions of years ago. Seeding 2 technically started like 800,000 years ago, man. But the races started coming in around 75,000 years ago. Like, that's how old Lemuria is. It's literally from 75,000 years ago, and then you have Atlantis coming in. Atlantis is a big deal. I'm going to be making a bunch of how-to videos. One of them is going to be about Atlantis, because I know there's a big interest in it, and if we can get the normal folks to look into some of the spiritual ET aspects of Atlantis, and not just look at movies and books about your ideas of Atlantis. Okay, remember, this is coming in from the Guardian information from a super ancient, gigantic tome of spiritual knowledge called the Mahabharata. In English, you would say Inner Christos. This word is a big thing, Christos. So I named my own channel called Christos, but Christos Avatar, which is another thing. So it's two concepts in one. Christos and Avatar. Christos is related to Christic being, Christic energy, Christic field, the 12-day current. When you ever hear Christos, Christ, Christic, Christed, it's all related to 12D, 12th dimension, compared to what? Humans are third dimension. Well, that's a time period as well. You go to density 2, you're going to be millions of years in the future. Well, See, you're super advanced. It's like, I'm talking about the planet's age. The people are just on another time continuum than us. Our time continuum is like a period of 4,000 years, like 4,400 years, something like this, is one time continuum. So two of those. Wait, damn man. Let's check on the time matrix map. What you and we're gonna get lit in a little bit, guys. This is the time matrix map. Machiwa. And this is density 2 and density 1. Well, we come from here, but we're here, and we're trying to get through these periods. We're modern day around here, 2022. Trying to get to the year beyond 4,230. You're going to be in another density, a new body. This is a new body, a new planet, a new consciousness, a new everything. And the time continuum, that's why I was looking at this. At one time continuum, and notice it's from, remember there's numbers, there's years over here. So if you were traveling in your living through these years, it would be 4,426 from here to, those are time continuums. So we're going to be going through time continuums. You can jump from a time continuum from, let's say, from here. Let's say this is ancient Egypt, and they had a portal in under the Sphinx. No, there is a portal under the Sphinx. Not they had one. There is one. And there's a Stargate under the pyramid. They're two different things. A Stargate takes you to different dimensions. Portal takes you a different time continuum. Like it will. Let's say you take a. Let's say you go to some known cave that has a portal, and then you walked into the cave in 2022, and then walked out of the portal and you went to ancient Egypt. That is a portal. You only can go within this time cycle. You can only go within this with the portal. If you want to go beyond, you have to like take to the next level. You have to take a Stargate. So you would take a Stargate that takes you to the fourth dimension, and this Stargate is under the pyramid of Giza in Egypt. There's several Stargates. Egypt is just one. There's one near Sedona, where I live in Arizona. It's pretty close, and so I'm in Tucson. I've been in Sedona a few times, so that's another Stargate, but that's SG1. SG1, Stargate 1. These are the planet's chakra. Earth has these chakra Stargates. And the planet has access to other Stargates. It just depends on your DNA. You don't travel like Star Wars and Star Trek and go light speed and take time to travel between stars. They're using portals and Stargates. They use technology as well. Remember the Anunnaki used to be Elohim. Elohim was created. These Anuhazi down here, blue flame beings, and these beings fell. Some of them did fell. And they cut off this strand of DNA from their Templar. This is DNA Templar. Like this being has these strands of DNA. They don't have 2 through 6. And they're working on one of them. This is a Hyperbornean. This is a Hyperbornean's DNA from the future, but from the past. They're the ones that did strand 1. So, this what the DNA is. We're trying to get the this is not a good example because we're Earthseeds, or there are people who don't have these chakra. Of course, we have the lower chakra, like the number 1, number 2, number 3, like in here. This is 1, 2, 3. You go into the 4th dimension, you ascend to the 4th dimension, 5th dimension. You're not in Earth anymore. You're in a planet called Tara. And you have an immortal body. And you're not just carbon matter universe. Now the universe is called carbon crystal, like crystalline. You're part crystal. You're a starseed. This is part of your handbook, Starseed. You learn about reality, being multidimensional, being connected to stargates and chakra, Merkaba, and you have these levels of spirit, levels of Kundalini, Maharata, so levels of energy, levels of consciousness, your souls, your oversouls, and more. These levels of beings are called archangels. That's way up above us. Look, some of you have your crown chakra, then you're from the archangelic level. And don't get mixed into all this new age stuff about angels. We're not talking about these. Well, those are all from the Bible type of angels. We're not talking about these beings. Look, does the Bible talk about beings from another dimension? No. They don't see outside here. People don't see outside of the 3D reality. You see 4D realities. Let me put the camera back on. Because you guys are opening 4D. You will see astral dreams, have astral contact, have astral perceptions, astral knowledge, because you're perceiving from that. And it's not a distant, far galaxy or some crazy stuff. It's right here. Your aura, you know something about your aura. It's different colors. Red, that's the first chakra, the first dimension. You have red in your aura. You have orange, second dimension. You have yellow, third dimension. That's what most people have. Now, some people are working on love, the heart chakra, green ray. So they'll see red, orange, yellow, and a little bit of green. Unless they've fully activated, then you'll see it mainly in their aura. Think about this, you guys. They're called green rays because that's the highest chakra, and it's activated. It's open. It's your highest activated chakra. That's your main color in your aura. So, but you're also running aura, color, current from the other dimensions, chakras. So it's not going to be a perfectly green aura. You're going to have mixed colors in there. Now think about this. When you keep going up in these colors, when you eventually get to 12 of those, it's a pure white. And that's 6 inches below your feet. That is the Earth Star chakra. It's part of your chakra. We go beyond 7, honey. And they're not all going upwards. Some of these chakra are beyond your body. But there's a couple of ones lower that are higher, like in frequency. Like this is your heart chakra. Think of the center of your chest. Not your heart where it's to the, a little bit to your left. Because it's not in the center, guys. I don't know if this is where your heart is beating, not right here. But the chakra is here. The chakras all align in center. So it's easy to remember that. They're all centered. The only one that's unusual is the 9th chakra. It's a diagonal chakra. And we'll be explaining that in my chakra video because it's important I start talking about the chakra. And have a main video so I can refer you to it if you need more understanding. So, So if that's heart, a little bit higher between the throat and the heart, between it is the thymus. That's your thymus. In the center, of course. If you touch it and you feel for it, man, you'll feel it. And if you want to activate it, it's gold color. Think of gold. And you know, if you actually held like a gold brick, it would be heavy, right? Check how many pounds a gold brick. So when you do your visualization, realize, feel like, connect to gold. Think about the weight of it. Think about a heavy chakra, orange or gold color. Gold. You have a gold ball right here. So you just get used to seeing visuals, and you'll connect to the 8th dimension. Your 8th chakra. Dude, that feels weird. I feel weird when I do that. I don't want to put my hand there. Let it flow. Get out of my 8th chakra inner way. Connect to gold. Imagine that must be abundance. Can you imagine connecting to your gold chakra? And apparently in the chakras, silver is higher than gold because it's the 9th dimension. It's the next chakra, and that's kind of like in your in the same area. Because remember, I show you a diagram on the screen. It's like a beam coming like a unicorn. You have it coming out of the middle of your head, so they intersect with the third eye. This one, the 9th dimensional chakra, the one that's going this way. So we have this beam going diagonal like a unicorn. And remember, it goes out the back the other way. Just like the ones coming out of your chest are actually coming out your back too, that direction. You have funnels. Think of a gas or oil funnel. It looks like a cone like that of vortex, like a wormhole vortex coming out, spinning in a certain direction and a certain speed, and a certain opening. It's like a hole. You're looking into through the cone of the vortex, and you know that goes through your body and out the back in a cone vortex too. So we are it's important to know these details because part of your connection is imagining it. You have to be able to imagine it. So if you know no details, you're not going to be able to imagine shit. You want to imagine it with the right color, what it looks like, what it feels like, and all this in your brain, and regularly train, and man, you'll be working on these high-level chakras. Think about being in 8th dimension, the 9th dimension, the 10th dimension. This is above your head, 6 inches. Think if you need to know what 6 inches look like, use a ruler or a measuring tape and get used to seeing it above your head, a ball, a dark blue ball. And just because it's dark blue doesn't mean any reference to bad. Remember, this is a 10th dimensional chakra. It's dark blue. Just like you imagine an orange, yellow, or red chakra, we'll start imagining a dark blue chakra. Not just blue, but dark blue. Like black blue, like mixed. If you use Photoshop, you know what it means. It's like a between black and blue. If you go to the middle of that, you'll find the middle color. That's the chakra that we're talking. So that is if you want to stop there, you can, but you can go higher into the 11th chakra, which is 1.5 feet above your head. So if you have to use a yardstick, whatever, a measuring tape, go ahead. Think of a whole foot plus 6 more inches. That's 1.5 feet. And that's not even your highest one. I mean, vertical wise. Okay, that's your 11th chakra. This is part of your anatomy, which is your psychic anatomy, your energetic energy, your consciousness. But this is like something you practice with and work with. You're going to work with this chakra, this color, this current. As a Christed one, you're bringing in what? It's a test question. I gotta find out how to do tests, quizzes, see who passes and what your grade is. What your grade is, like, I'm gonna quiz you. Makaya Vasita. What's up, you guys? Let's get lit. Let's get lit. What's up, homie? I wanna get lit. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Don't mess around. We're gonna go deeper. You wanna go deeper? Okay, just hang out for 20 more minutes with me. I'm gonna get lit. We'll hang out for 20 more minutes and then we'll stop. Okay, and then we'll do it again some other time. Yeah. But you, Neener, neener, neener. It's the Tita Kaya. Yes, Satas. What you doing, Vato? Hey, can you guys write in the comments? Like, Candace, can you write in the comments? When I play the videos of my, like, when you've seen the videos I played, like, of my modeling or something, can you guys hear the sound okay? Does it sound normal? And can you hear me talking in the background? Machiwa! This is a spiritual channel. Sign up. You want to learn spiritual awakening? Check it out. And not just that, you're going to learn a lot of secrets and mysteries about the humans. You're like, what? No way. Yeah, wait. Yes. Let me see if there's an answer yet. We're doing cool, man. It's only 7:11, 7:12, 7:13. Opachiwa. Oneness. You said it, brother. That's right. You guys are got it going on, man. Damn. That's cool, Valerian. I like your style. My guardian angel said, be at peace and flow with the divine positive frequencies. Yeah. Density, baby. Yeah, awaken, enlighten yourself, become higher vibe. Life Monique, Curtis Craig, royalty, lit, royal lit. I am royally lit. Pink Lemon's in the house, and Pink Lemon's even getting lit. Hey, if Pink Lemon can get lit, I can get lit. You guys wait, please. 90 seconds. Wait a second. Is this my third hit? This might be some hit. No, this must be the third hit of the bowl. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's put up a photo or a diagram. And then we just kind of like, wow, trip out. Oh my gosh, man. Are you kidding me? No way. That's so awesome. Kaya vasitas, ay matutas, ay vakaye, amasutuchi, abatutota. Oh my goodness. what's it called when you, like, I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm slow when I'm like trying to like figure shit out sometimes. Fashion studio. Fashion studio. Business. There's the beach photos. My beach photo shoot. I forgot about that one. Damn. Is there anything with my clothes on? I'm not trying to show like bad photos. I'm like shirtless the whole time. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I forgot about this photo shoot. Okay, never mind. Oh, this is just a chill one, so I'll just show a chill one. I'm just chilling. I'm just like kicking it or something. I used to have this cool purple suit. I don't know what the hell happened to it, man. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Machitas. Please take out your pipe, take out your little stash, and light up, man. Just say, man, I'm gonna get lit. I'm gonna get chill with my Indigo Vatos Christos avatars. Okay, guys. Thank you for those of you that waited. You're so kind and awesome. I want to give you a big big, warm, soft, loving hug. Hi. How do you feel today? Yeah, it feels good. Yeah. It's called consciousness. It's energy. My chest is all lit up. Just like you see that cosmos. Cosmic mind. Ah. Yeah. Own it. You are cosmic consciousness. Yes? That means you're aware of your ascended master level. That's how beyond you really are. You go way beyond this plane of existence. Aim higher. Kwachiwa. Let me blow my nose. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I haven't done that in a while. I'm sorry. I missed you. You didn't miss much, don't worry. I didn't have the YouTube. You guys, nobody said nothing? Passé. Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry. No, nobody said nothing. Refill. I am, though, quite a hypocrite when I mention fruitarian. It must be part of a bigger conversation. Pink Lemon, breatharian, what's up? Yeah. Some people are breatharian. There are some people, I won't say completely human, but yeah, there's people here who can do it normally, no problem. For regular people, it's gonna be a lot of some suffering, but you can get there. There's some people posting their experience on YouTube and other places. Check it out. I'm not breatharian yet, sorry. I have to work my way up. It's not like you're forced to do, but you will evolve to some greater level soon if you ascend. Yeah. Gorgeous. Wakata. We want to be part of this transition. No, we are part of this ascension, spiritual awakening. That's why I addressed this video to you guys. You are the ones making this awakening. As you're awakening, you causing the rest of the consciousness, not just people, the rest of the consciousness to start to awaken a little bit more. I mean, they still have free will to choose what they want to believe, what they're going to do, but people have a better chance of awakening higher knowledge and, awareness that they didn't have before, and now maybe they might change their way. I'm like trying to change, or we're trying to awaken. It means you're trying to enlighten, become more improved, more knowledgeable. But it's more than that, because Ascension is actually going through a climax, like an orgasm. Like you're suddenly going through this transformation. Like life is suddenly gonna just be so much better, more not void of darkness, but you will have so much better living situation, for sure. Makaya. Kaya Vasi. Even an Inner Earth would be nice, better, but not much. That's why I say aim for 5D. Aim for 5 strands of consciousness. Your Blu-ray. Yeah, when you associate, let's say, with the Blu-ray, that means your throat chakra. Your throat chakra. But if you say I'm indigo ray, well, your 6th chakra. Machiwa. Because they're activating the 6th. Up to some indigos are. And that's why you're called originally indigo. Because you have this mainly in your aura. What's up? Yeah, I'll show you a picture. See, the thing of it about the internet is they're clueless about this knowledge, and so they think all people have all those colors in their chakra or in their subtle bodies, but they don't. Okay, the true teachings are that you're growing them one dimension, one chakra at a time. If you're an Earthseed, you're going in stages. The Lemurians were stage 2. They're doing 2nd chakra. The orange chakra, the orange ray. They were 75,000 years ago. Atlanteans came a little bit later and did the yellow ray. Up here, solar plexus. You're going beyond that, man. You're going beyond that. What's called 3D. Seems like we're still in Atlantis, man. Has Atlantis ended? Technically, there's a few remaining territories left from Atlantis, according to Oceana Dean and Inner Voyagers 2 book. Check it out. Awakaya. Yes, it is interesting as to what the spiritual sense is when young, innocent people have such horrible things happen to them. Yeah, it makes them, they're kind of like innocent, so that makes them vulnerable in a dangerous consciousness. Like that most consciousness on the planet is dangerous, is negative. It's I mean, of course, not all people are this way. But when the religions are about fear and guilt, and the governments are about control and all this domination, which sounds like reptilians and Anunnaki, well, dang. Mashua. I love you guys, and I think we should have an Indigo Starseed party. I will send you invitations. We'll have a cool gathering planned ahead of time, so it'll be a big gathering by then. It'll be definitely some drum circle going on, a bonfire, and some activities. You're welcome to bring some kids and stuff. Bring your blanket and stuff. like comfortable. Make yourself comfortable and watch this consciousness rise, man. Rise. We're here witnessing in this time. There's darkness, but there's light here too, Holy One. We're bringing in this ray. You feel this ray. You are this indigo ray. You're one of the 144,000. My Chiwa, some of you are. Kavasi. This is your holy grail. They're called holy because this is a reference to actually the planet's chakra. The planet has a chakra too, and this is her stargates, the universal stargates. SG. We don't say universal, but she has the regular stargates of the dimensions, like the fourth dimension in Giza, the 4D chakra gateway. This is what wars are over. And not just us, them fighting over each other. Or trying to take over us, the Guardians. So, like, we have us on the ground, Indigos, and then they're going to have the ones with the technology, the ships, and the, advanced stuff. So, it's a team effort. We're coming in. We're representing this information again. We're peaceful, and we're just representing another witness, another testimony, so you can decide, jury. The jury's out. You're the jury. You decide. If you resonate. Do you resonate? Makaya, I love you guys. You're spiritual badasses. You guys. You know what's up. I mean, a lot of you guys have seen Witness. It's freaking cool, right? To have this vision, to see it, to see your own selves, like my own higher potential coming into my imagination. Oh, it's in my thoughts. It's in my thoughts. God, yeah. Those are parts of you. Now and other. You're multi-dimensional thinking sometimes. You'll have ideas, not of you, some other one of you. Like Jet Li, the one. There's one, but there are other ones. You want to be the only one. It's not like that, but you can travel through time, though. Yeah. Using portals and stargates. This is what Ascension is, but you're trying to get from out of this reality to go to the next higher reality. I am there now. Holy One. I am there. I've been in that UFO. I've been in those other mothership. Kachi. Mana. Sa. Good medicine. I hope you feel good too, Holy One. Brother, sister, expanding your mind, your awareness, your consciousness. You know what's going on. You know what Law of One. You feel it. You live it. All is one. I'm a Lyran. I'm a lion. Kochiwa. Hear me. Yeah. So, no, that was interesting consciousness. Had some type of like attitude there. Cool, Chiva. Day to day, you probably have a practice, right? Day to day, you probably have something like, religious people practice their religion and their religious holidays and stuff. Well, you have some type of sacred focus too. You're just not in some worship or subservience or guilt thing. A whole different thing. Much more positive for sure. So we're not looking for salvation or to be redeemed or something. This is negative concepts. Look at them. They're negative. Not love, not joy, not bliss. You see a different, whole nother side. So there's two sides. So that's one or the other. There is no third party. Makaya. See. It's either law of one or not law of one. Not sometimes law of one. Makaya. Shit. That's a faking your head type of law of one. You're not living in unity. You're just do it sometimes, huh? Ochiva Satas. Cast your spell. Starseed. You are this advanced consciousness. Spiritual, extraterrestrial, psychic, not from this world. What's going on? Vatos. Spiritual vatos. Yeah. So have you guys ever done that before? Like kind of like gotten into like a trance or some type of other type of level of yourself? Whoa. Big energy I hear the ringing in my right ear. Sachiwa. If you ever feel like someone's invading your energies or space, like they're coming too close or they're not respecting you, well, stand in your Christ. You are Christ star. I am Christ star. I am Christ star. When you're saying that to yourself, see yourself as thermoplasm, and that you're some brilliant, and you're just some thunderous, like I described earlier, a thunder and lightning strike, like so powerful and so frightening at the same time. Awe. And you see this, I see electricity. And when I see a Merkaba spinning, I see it's in such a powerful, great force that there's lightning and electricity coming out of it. And it's liquid light thermal plasma. Get used to seeing that. Identifying that. Because that is your identity as a Christed one. This is truly what a Christed one is. You're not looking like this. Remember, we're from the cat line. We're not cat people now. Obviously. Humans became their own form. We're our own form. We actually do have a name, not human. Odami Kudman. Amatsatas. It's so weird, dude. Odami Kudman. Ochivas. We have some ancient mysteries, man. We're so old that a lot of these things on the internet is like freaking old. It's nothing really big until you start checking out all this stuff about aliens and the Anunnaki, and they're into this darkness, and that there's this whole universe and this whole cosmos, and it's all like a spiritual war between our races and their races. We just want to get along. They're the ones attacking. So we guard the stargates, and not just us on the ground, but you got those beings in space, for sure. You have gatherings of ships, and you can imagine. You have other beings just coming in and out, because they're energy beings, they're consciousness, Maybe it's a group consciousness creating a ship of some sort, manifesting into this world. I thank you. I'm very grateful for all of you for being here. Something brought you here. Part of you brought yourself here. Well, some of us are actually part of the soul family. No, I'm sorry I can't answer everyone's emails. Eventually, I'm doing my best. I get, sometimes I'm able to. Other times I can't. But I realize that I love you and I'm grateful to you, and eventually I will have some help when it's needed. Like really needed. Right? It's not there yet. Everything's cool. Everything's fine. Some of you are chilling and you're learning stuff and trying to expand your mind, brother, sister. You're not alone, okay? Even if I don't answer you, like say you ask a question in one of my videos, someone else will help too. So we help each other. We watch each other's back. And there's not just my information, there's Ashiana's information. She's also indigo. Another indigo is Lisa Renee. Some of you may have found other people teaching Christos information, and it's really about the inner. That's the name of the Inner Christos. That is really what Maharata is. And she even talks about these holographic disc records, and that this knowledge is kept on discs and handled by certain guardians. No, Ashiana doesn't keep those, but she's had access to a couple of those discs. She talks about her experience, but she's also been taught since she was a young child to access this database, to be able to read it, to be able to read this data in a specific way, and translate it into the teachings. And that sometimes it's involved in a live process. So she has to wait for that live process. Like literally, she can't finish the workshop until it's completed. Download, upload, whatever you want to call it. Kaimashita's transmission. Of course, some of the diagrams are planned way ahead, but otherwise, it's kind of like security, you could say. Like, it comes in and it's on record now, but they can't change it now. Awa Shiva. I mean, there is some corruption in our world, you guys, and it's coming down to spiritual living, thinking, being, to be successful in it. You can say, to be able to get through it safely as best as you can. Learn about spiritual protection, you guys. You're going to have a lot of beings that don't want you to succeed. People too, but also some of these freaking beings that are going to be trying to attack you energetically, astrally, in your dreams. They're going to keep on and keep on if you're not vibrating at high light, higher consciousness. Vibrate at Law of One. Vibrate with all is one, and take care of your shadow and ego. And like, it's not like you just get it all done in one shot. But make progress, man, in your energies and conscious thoughts. It's really important, your thoughts. And I went through that. We go through that so we can stop. Man, that's like old, should be your old energies. You should be way beyond that and working on the other shit, not just still working on old past shit. You guys have to go evolve. Don't let something hold you back. You need to expand. You need to evolve. If you have to make changes in your life to do that, to transform. Like if something's blocking you, if someone's blocking you, well, you might have to go on your own. You can't please everyone, and why are you trying to? Live your own life. You're God sovereign free. You don't owe anyone nothing. Just be yourself and live your own life the way you want to, not towards someone's expectations. If the parents are the ones who can't, deal with that, well, that's on them, not you. Yeah, parents can be immature, can be distorted. So can friends. So can strangers and the government and your religion and the science. And there's big forces and principalities out there that aren't good. You don't have to see it from a religion perspective, but certainly know there's some freaking dark extraterrestrials in higher dimensional levels of reality. That should get your interest. We got people who have witnessed them and know are part of some of these secret programs, dark agendas. There's greater things happening. There's more advanced technologies and people using these technologies, but you're not aware of them and not using them. You don't know anything about this stuff. Most people. They don't know anything about that there's a Stargate opening cycle and that consciousness is shifting. Most people are just used to living lives of drama. It's just more drama, whatever. They're just going with more. This is kind of like a lack of consciousness. Like a lack of awareness that, hey, I control my thoughts. I control my thoughts. I did that. I wasn't thinking, or whatever. If you don't have a daddy or a mommy that tells you that stuff, well, you learn on your own and correct yourself when you need to correct yourself. That's what doing shadow work is. That's what doing ego work is. Take ego out of it. Take shadow out of your life, including your thoughts, including your relationships, your conversations. It's not a sin or guilt thing. It's a energy thing. You want to vibe high. It's about honor. It's about, integrity. And we treat each other with honor and respect and kindness and integrity. And we everyone is treating each other that way. Wow, can you imagine that kind of world? I want to be in that kind of world. We will, again. You ascend, you'll go into a much higher reality. It's so much better, guys. Some people describe it as like heaven. Even whistleblowers talking about the secret space program, they talk about that future being like heaven because they're so advanced. Your life is so incredible in the future, but darkness still exists. It's not heaven. There is no. This is imagination, distorted imagination. It's like Tomorrowland doesn't exist. You don't think there's other beings out there, man? Seriously. No kinds of beings, not just aliens, but you don't think there's no spirits or no nothing like that. Weird life. Other types of consciousness besides carbon base. Oh, it's not carbon base, it's not life. Oh yeah. I know this pillow's not good for me, so when I do my live, so why am I doing this? I think as long as everything's cool, I think maybe in 24 or 48 hours, my injury should be pretty down to 10% or hopefully better. So that's good. And then after a couple of days, I'll let it heal a little bit more, and then I'll start working out. Okay? I'll keep you guys reprised. Because it's a big deal to me, too. It's kind of like a New Year's resolution to suddenly start working out. Hope I can I hope I can get through. Part of me is telling you this, so I have your kind of like, you know, you're cheering me on, please. Hey, Davian, how's your workouts doing? You know, something like that. So I don't want to, you know, it's like a motivation. You are. It's kind of like if you're trying to date this pretty girl, she's like motivation in your life. Whoa. The shit. What the hell? I swear I saw something move down here. I was tripping out. Maybe it was something on the floor. But there's nothing there, man. Kind of like they say the cones of your eyes can see those things. You can really see something. That's why you go like this, because you saw something. But when you look, the cones of your eyes are moving as you go like this. See, it's going that way. Now you don't see what was there, what might be still there, because your cones are right there. Get used to looking peripheral. See, I'm looking over there. Can you tell? I'm looking right there. See? Can you see that I'm looking right there? Now I'm looking over there. See? Can you tell that I'm looking right there? I'm looking right there now. See? Now I'm looking up. Is it obvious that I'm looking up? I'm looking down now. See? I'm looking down. You say, no, you're not, Davian. You're not looking down. Yes, I am. Peripherally. Is that a word? Peripherally. Yeah, baby. It's all context. It's all important. It's all relevant. Get it going on. Yeah, baby. She is cool, right? This girl's cool, right? Amasitas. Amasu. Girls are tricky. You gotta be careful. Some of them are just up to no good. Mess with you, man. They're gonna take something from you. Amakayewa. And probably that's all that's gonna happen. Masitas. Makaye. Dang, Davian, what happened to you, bro? Nothing, man. I'm cool. I'm cool. I have no drama like that. I haven't in freaking long time. 8 years, I don't know. Maybe longer. Well, I was with my daughter's mom when up until she was only 2, 3, because we didn't get along anymore, and so. But I of course paid for all that child thing until she was 18. But we all have this personal life stuff. It's part of your spiritual incarnation. You're living with some of the people you've lived with before, but maybe it wasn't the same relationship. Maybe your mom is now your sister, you know, something like that. Or maybe now you're gonna like be in a relationship with your dad that in your previous life. You know, weird stuff. Like, their souls having experience. Many experiences. And that one is just one of them. And they're all important. Because they're all part of your soul. So this is smaller than the soul. Because we're just a part of the soul. The soul is many lives. And when you consider those all happening in different time vectors simultaneously, it's all happening now. The past and the future are happening at the same time as now is happening, because it's all on a holographic disc. You know, like you see a disc, you turn it, and you see the hologram. You can see the rainbow effect, the shiny thing. You're seeing this. What the hell, man? Anyways, Anyways, that was interesting. Momaka, yeah, masasita saye makatas. It's so weird because I had like supernatural paranormal activity in my bedroom, and I thought that was gonna be at least like big, like maybe thousands of big people. Nope. on TikTok, only about 5,000. I'm like, damn, dude. Well, on YouTube, it was only like 100. Like, damn. But still, I guess when people were first talking about spirit orbs, it was popular, but it's not popular at all right now. That's why no one cares, I guess. But I thought they're so freaking awesome, and I'll be happy when someday I'll live in Sedona. I'll see a lot more activity. I'll actually what you call I'll just record it actively. I mean, kind of like regularly, and try to get, when I can. When I have the resources, I'll get those security cameras that can see in night vision. They have some type of night vision. Those are actually work pretty good, and they're cheap cameras. I had one before. It was awesome because I just flipped a switch and night vision came on. I mean, of course, there's no color. It's this weird white color, but that's what security footage is usually. Anyways, and you see the orbs. You can see them. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to see the orbs with the night vision. Better quality, sharper, crisper than my cell phone. I've seen them pretty good, and I try to do settings in the post production to try to bring them out better. But I still need to get some type of. I'm not talking military grade night vision. I'm just talking about security cameras. Those are actually good. Like those Ring cameras, even a Ring night camera. I seen it, and it looks awesome. I could catch some spirit orbs. I've seen some people's footage, and they think they're just bugs. Sometimes there are only bugs, but you can tell the difference when it's an orb. And I've got more than enough footage to prove it. So. Thank you for coming to this Starseed Spiritual Awakenings, kind of like a podcast, like a Starseed podcast. Thank you for coming to my Starseed podcast, homies. And I should probably just call all of my lives the same, huh? I should call them Starseed Podcast. And call it Starseed Spiritual Awakening Podcast. Or just choose a different word like Ascension. So Starseed Ascension podcast. I think I have that keyword. I show up under Starseed Ascension. Hi in YouTube. So that would be smart. But I want to get high up on spiritual awakening, so I should just call this Spiritual Awakening. Starseed Spiritual Awakening. Hell yeah. Podcast. Okay, guys? I might change it to that. Wait. No, wait. I'm still calling this Crystal Salvatore podcast. How's that? What? I'm confused. What's going on? Well, I want to focus on mostly Starseeds and Ascension. And I got a high level on it, but I'm just not like high amount of people. It's, we have to aim higher. We have to try to do better. You're indigo child. Don't settle. Come on, man. Work for it. Fight for it. You be it. You're gonna do it. No excuses. Come on. You get ready to change, transmute, go through metamorphosis, ascend. to the fifth dimension in 30,000 AD. You know, it goes somewhere. It's a future farther than here. And because of that, we exist 560 million years ago when you consider Tara's history of humans. 560 million years ago. We're not talking about dinosaurs, we're talking about humans. Our people are Lemurians, Hyperboreans, Polarians, Atlanteans, now Aryans. After us, after we're gone, yes, someday we're going to disappear. There will be new people on the planet. And what in the world will we look like then? What kind of people will be on Earth? What kind of people? Damn. Kochiwa. Well, some of you are going on the ascended Earth, which is called Tara. Some of you are going into a darker Earth called Phantom. Then there's beings going into the new time cycle of that Earth again. I mean, not again necessarily, but depending on what's your vibes. Your DNA activation is important. It's a specific thing, not just being good. You don't just be good in respect to ascend to the fifth dimension. You actually do DNA work, chakra work, spiritual work. Hi, thank you for being on my live. You guys are awesome. I'll let you go for now. Starseeds, Holy Ones, Vato Locos. But you know, I'm gonna see you again. I'm gonna see you again. Holy Ones, beautiful ones. Look at you, sexy Starseed. Yeah. Kochama. You guys, please like some of my videos. Check them out. They're not that long. I have 60-second videos. Check them out. Avasitas. I want to start making how-to videos. I'm going to figure it out. It's going to rock my brains a few days. I might be off a little bit, but don't worry, guys. We're going to go to a higher level. Peace. Vatos. Much respect to all of you. I'm truly grateful to my moderators, Candace, and you guys are brilliant. You and Leo are just perfect. Thank you. I thought it wasn't going to work out, maybe, but it worked out for both of you. Kaimasitas. It's real pleasant. Avakaya. I hope I see you guys again. Mwah. Indigos and Starseeds, you're awesome. You're my friends. Take care now, you hear? Yeah. Neener, 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 neener. Was that Woody Woodpecker? He was annoying, huh? Yeah. Woodpeckers are annoying. Annoying? Woodpeckers are annoying. I'm in Tucson and they are doing it to our house or to some tree. They're literally freaking loud, dude. Holy cow. Doesn't that hurt you, little birdie? He's a small bird, but they're freaking bam, bam, bam. And they do it like a whole bunch of times in 1 second. Like, how they do their head that fast? Like a jackhammer. Yeah, you know they're making a hole. What the hell? I don't know where that came from. I love you guys so much. Yeah. I see the nature around here. We got hummingbirds, 2 little feeders. They're so precious. They're so small. They perch and they make sure it's safe. And then they go in for a dive. And they're so cool because they're diving in between each drink. They go like this. They go dip in, dip in, dip in while they're levitating. It's so cool. Zing, zing, zing. They just go boom, boom. It's so cool. Have you watched a hummingbird? It's so cool. Dude, that's better than a baby squirrel. Holding a little hummingbird. I would love to hold a hummingbird. I don't want to hurt him or make him scared, but I want to hold a little hummingbird. Hummingbird medicine. Good medicine. Yeah. Remember, as a shaman, I connected to these beings. And I connect to you, Vatos. Peace. Much love. Much respect. Have a good evening. Namaste. Lightworkers, empaths. Yeah. Even you naughty ones and dark empaths. Dark workers. Why? Love. Be loving.